David Goodman and I sat down and tried to make something of validity out of this rotten book. We did. After Sam Peckinpah and his writing partner disassembled The Siege on Trencher's Farm by Gordon Williams, one can only wonder what of their own lives was injected into the screenplay. The only thing we kept was the siege itself, Sam added, and I wonder if the use of alcohol as a plot device in this film came from Sam's own life, which was cut short in 1984, with alcohol no doubt being a contributing factor. Like any addict, the characters of Straw Dogs use alcohol to celebrate, to relax, or when they're angry. Does it make them violent? Or does their pre-existing violence feed on an increasing amount of alcohol like an alternative fuel? Today, we take a deep dive into Sam Peckinpah's 1971 film, Straw Dogs. This is Scratch the Surface. One of the larger themes of Straw Dogs is stranger in a strange land, when David Sumner moves back to rural England to live in the old estate of his wife's family. His culture shock is palpable. This is none more evident than when a simple stop at the local pub to procure smokes quickly introduces him to some of the town's denizens and their affinity for booze.
Finish your drinking, please, gentlemen. Let me have glasses. Come on, please.
Harry? I think I should have another pint.
Sorry about my Uncle Harry, but I think he's a bit taken with drink.
Oh. I do beg your pardon, Mr. Harry Ware. And I'll pay for the glass. And I'll even pay for the little bit of plaster to put on your bleeding finger. But I do think I should have another pint to take me home.
The bar's closed, Tom.
Come on, Tom.
Oh. It is it?
Oh, bloody see you, mate.
Take it easy, old man.
Old man, you say?
All right, Tom. You've had your fun. Pay the man and leave.
Come on, lads. Work to be done. See you tonight, Harry.
All right, Tom.
The greasiest of the townies is Norman. Even without his admission to doing a bid in prison, it's clear very early on that this guy is dangerous. Something about his attempted humor and the way he basks in it is not quite right.
No, I'm just glad I'm here where it's quiet and you can breathe air that's fresh and drink water that doesn't have to come out of a bottle.
It isn't water that I drink out of a bottle, sir.
While David may not be a local, he shares their affinity for Scotch, even the same brand, Johnny Walker Red. A blast of seltzer is a great idea for any whiskey, but these drinks have about as much water as the Sahara Desert.
Want a drink?
I can't find the cat.
Doesn't answer my call.
Do I?
You'd better.
In two non-consecutive scenes, Tom tries to buy a drink for the local magistrate. The first is almost mockingly, while the second seems more genuine, and as a result, he seems legitimately disappointed.
You'll be having a pint with me then, Major.
Not tonight. I'll buy my own. Otherwise, we'd never get out of here. You know that.
Yes, I do know that.
Thanks, Harry.
Can I buy you a drink, Major, before you go?
No, thank you, Tom. We're in a hurry.
small one.
Underage drinking is generally frowned upon, as is having your kids in the pub. But few things make Tom Haddon more proud.
Hey, still down the old bin going?
Yeah.
Tell her I'm behaving myself, I'll be along soon. Bobby? Run along now.
Even though not his first visit, David's quest to quench his thirst is accompanied by a stylish dragging halt to conversation and NASA-grade eye beams.
I'd like a scotch, double, with ice. Cheers.
David's wife, Amy, may not be a great housekeeper, but delivering a tray of tall glasses of ale goes a long way when guests have stopped by. This is also the only scene David partakes in a non-liquor option.
Fellas like some beer?
Very nice.
Oh, very welcome.
Cheers. Cheers, miss.
Cheers.
You know you live in a harsh locale when even the town pastor is aware of your drinking problem and capable of a savage retort to your ill-timed joke.
I am now going to fill this glass with milk.
Would it work better with whiskey, Vicar?
Nothing works better with whiskey.
I do.
You've never worked in your life, Tom.
After pre-gaming with heavily spiked punch at the social and a few more whiskeys at the pub to follow, you know things have turned bad when you ask the bartender to give you one, no, strike that, 2/5 to
Get every
go.
miles with this car. It's got him up at trenches.
Bottle. And another.
I want to know where my Janice is.
We'll find out for you, Tom.
From here on out, no glassware will be needed. The bottles, plural, are constantly passed and the draining process is definitely expedited.
Do you think we ought to clear off, Norman?
Why? We'll get that, Niles. I tell you we will. Why stop then?
He's got no right to live. An animal like that.
I've heard it said, guns don't kill people. People with guns kill people. Is a drunk more prone to violence? Or is a violent man drawn to the madness of strong drink? And to what end? To quiet his demons? Or to fuel them on to insanity? Straw Dogs has received its share of accolades as well as criticisms. Some have pegged it as just an example of toxic masculinity. Whatever your judgment, we can all agree that the level of alcohol abuse seen here is of the extremely disturbing variety. And for that, among other reasons, I treasure it. This is Scratch the Surface. Thanks for watching.
Would you like me to go, or would you?
No. Stay and have your drink.